Thank you for tuning in to the Royds Revue Podcast. This week, Rob and Andy have watched and written songs about Starship Troopers. Are the Royds smarter than the bugs? Find out next on the Royds Revue Podcast.
Hello, hello. Welcome to the Royds Revue Podcast. I'm Rob.
And I'm Andy.
And we are the Royds, here to talk about Starship Troopers from 1997. What is this, 1997?
Nice.
Directed by Paul Verhoeven. I think that's right. Paul Verhoeven.
I think so, yeah.
Andy, how you doing? Oh, what were you going to say? I
was
interrupted
gonna
you to ask how you were doing. Because I care about your feelings. But no, go ahead. Go ahead, talk.
How's this? I don't care that you care. I want to get to what else Paul Verhoeven has done, or Verhoeven.
Well, that's a good thing to get into.
Okay. He's done RoboCop. He's done Total Recall. He's done Showgirls.
Total Recall's when they recalled everything in the stores. It's like, oh, everyone's getting sick. Let's just pull everything out of stores.
Yep. I don't think you've seen the movie.
I haven't seen Total Recall. That was a guess.
I know you've seen Showgirls.
I haven't.
Me neither.
I was going to make a guess about what that movie was about, but I couldn't think of anything other than what it's actually about. And I was like, that's not funny joke.
Yeah.
I also am apparently not good at the English language. As I said, that's funny joke.
Hey, we're still learning. Learning.
Yeah. As you say, every day's a school day.
Every day is a school day, except for weekends. Well, to answer your question, though, I'm doing
Sunday
good.
School. What about Sunday school?
Yeah, I guess they're learning. Yeah, learning quotes, air quotes.
They're learning Bible quotes.
Learn this.
What?
I gestured to my crotch, I guess. Learn that.
You didn't really gesture to anything. You just said it.
I didn't. Yeah. But that's New York, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
There's always that case. It's either fuck you or, like, I don't know, like you said, learn this. It's that cadence. Man.
Learn this.
Fuck you. Well, anyway, to answer your question, I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
I'm good. Have you seen Starship Troopers before this?
I had not.
Me neither. I enjoyed it.
Good. I was about to ask, were you pleasantly surprised?
It was surprising. Real quick, I thought it was a little long.
I agree.
Thought it was a bit long. We'll get more into that later. But what'd you think about it? First thoughts.
I was surprised to see that Denise Richards was probably the strongest acting in the movie.
That's pretty true.
That surprised me. I also was surprised by the length. I thought it would be a quick 90 minutes. It's a pretty long 2 hours and 9 minutes.
Yes. Not a brisk movie.
No, I was surprised by the quality of the visual effects and some of them are atrocious. And some of them are like, wow, that looks really good.
Yeah, some of them, they're like, wow, this holds up today. Others, you go, what is this?
Yeah, what is this, 1983? Instead of 1997? I don't know.
You didn't say 80s.
Yeah, I put the wrong emphasis. I don't know. Anyway.
What else came out in 97?
I'll tell you what, Robbie. Your favorite movie of all time, Batman and Robin, came out.
A freeze is coming.
Cool. The Game, starring Michael Douglas, a movie that I have not seen, but I hear is very good.
I have not seen it either.
Yeah. The Fifth Element came out, a movie that I've only seen recently, and I said, why is this movie held in such high regard? It's not bad, but it's not great.
So what is The Fifth Element? It's water,
uranium.
Air, what?
Uranium.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I don't really remember much about it. I do know the villain and the hero do not meet at all.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I just thought
that makes for a good confrontational movie. Yeah, good climax. Something I've never given a woman.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, you've never given it to a woman, but you've given it to me. Anyway. The The Edge came out. If you were to guess, what would you think that's about?
The guitarist from U2. It's like a biopic.
Okay.
Is that not what it's about?
You're not wrong. It's Anthony Hopkins and Alec
Anthony
Baldwin.
Hopkins plays the Edge from U2.
Yep. 7 Years in Tibet, a movie I've not seen. Contact, a movie I have not seen. Gattaca.
Oh, wait, go back for a second. Say 7 years in Tibet again. I thought of a joke a little too slowly.
Oh, sorry. 7 Years in Tibet came out.
Oh, if it was a movie about student loans, it'd be 70 years in debt.
Nice. I'm glad we went back for that.
That was good. That was really good. You're welcome, everybody.
The Lost World Jurassic Park came out. We covered that movie in an earlier podcast.
Yep. Previous episode.
Episode 2. Anaconda came out, a movie that I frequently rented from my local library at the time and loved dearly. Yeah.
I've never seen it.
I remember the Anaconda eats John Voight.
Okay.
And then it vomits him out, and then his corpse winks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good Will Hunting came out. That's it's not your fault.
I've never seen Good Will Hunting.
Well, then that's lost on you.
Yeah, totally lost on me.
Liar Liar came out.
I've seen that.
How can I believe you? Sorry. Devil's Advocate came out. Your favorite Chris Farley movie, Beverly Hills Ninja, came out.
I'll kill you.
Okay, Jesus.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you dead.
One of the Alien movies came out. I can't see. The font's too small. It's either 3 or 4, though. Tell you
Got
that.
old man Andy over here. You can't tell a 3 from a 4. You're wearing glasses.
No, there's no number. It's like Alien and then tiny font underneath.
Oh.
I think they never numbered the Alien movies. I don't think.
Alien genital warts.
That could be it.
That's the subtitle.
Your favorite Robin Williams movie, Flubber.
I love Flubber.
That's your favorite Robin Williams movie, Robbie?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I can't judge. I mean, you like what you like.
Yeah, no shame.
Okay.
Don't flubber shame me.
All right. Shit. This backfired. I
Yeah.
was trying to make fun of him. Now he's coming for me.
Yeah.
Mouse Hunt came out.
Oh, I saw that in theaters.
Mouse Blunt came out.
Oh shit. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Mouse Blunt. Oh shit. 420
Rolling a
Blaze
fat
it.
doobie. Yeah.
Is Mouse Hunt the one with Matthew Broderick and Nathan Lane?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if Matthew Broderick's in it.
Why do I
Unless
think
Nick
Matthew
Lane's
Broderick?
Because they were in the producers together.
I know they were in the producers. I don't know. I definitely saw Mouse. I saw Mouse Hunt in theaters. That was one of those movies I saw with like my grandparents.
I didn't see it in theaters. I don't think I ever saw it, actually. Mouse Cunt came out.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That was a much, much darker movie.
Mouse Stunt. It's just like a mouse in a leather jacket, like jumping buses in a motorcycle.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Mouse Bunt came out about the mouse baseball player.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
Mouse Cunt 2.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I ran out of unt words.
Mouse Punt about the mouse football player.
Oh, there's better. That's better.
Yes. Yeah, no, I thought so
Yeah.
too. Because like it's unrealistic that they come out with a sequel in the same year.
I don't know. The Matrix did it.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Matrix
wacky and
2
wild.
3. Yeah. Air Force One about sneakers. G.I. Jane about Will Smith's wife.
Oh,
Got her.
Oh,
Got
look
her.
out behind you.
Oh.
Wow, that was timely.
Yeah.
Considering they don't know that we're recording this months in advance.
Yep. Jerry's Game came out. That's that Pixar short with the old man playing chess with himself that played before A Bug's Life. Hercules, Walt Disney's Hercules.
Wow, bless my soul.
Nice. Tomorrow Never Dies. Spawn. I saw that in theaters. My dad fell asleep.
That's your favorite superhero movie, right?
Yeah, I think so. I remember liking it at the time. Also, I'm pretty sure it's rated R. I don't know why my dad took me to see it. I was like 6 at the time.
Is that rated R?
Pretty sure.
I've never seen
Right.
Spawn. I'm just surprised that it would be rated R. I don't know why.
It's rough. It's a rough movie. I remember.
Is it about a
at the
dog? It's
time-
rough. Okay, I'm gonna leave.
Oh,
I'm out. I'm done.
gosh. I remember at the time watching Spawn in theaters and seeing my dad fall asleep and be like, "Is this a bad movie?"
Is this a rad movie?
I have no perception of what's bad and good at this time in my life. Titanic also came out. It's a little indie movie.
Nice.
This is one of the highest grossing movies of all time. Yeah.
I don't think it's that
Oh
gross.
shit. Men in Black came out.
The Galaxy Defenders.
Saw that in theaters as well.
So did I.
I love that movie.
I would do Men in Black and Men in
I
Black
would too.
2, and then I'd probably stop there.
You want to do Men in Black 3?
Nah, fuck it. I'd do Men in Black 3.
I will say this. Men in Black 1 is excellent. Men in Black 2, a pale imitation with maybe 2 good scenes. Men in Black 3, pretty good. There, I said it.
I started watching Men in Black International, and then I couldn't get through it. And I was like, I'm going to sleep.
I didn't even touch it.
That's good. I downloaded digital, so I guess I didn't really touch it either.
Hmm.
Yeah. So those are movies from 1997.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a
listed-
lot of those.
I listed pretty much every movie that came out in 1997.
Yeah, you went on for a while. I'm probably going to cut some of those out.
I understand.
I do. You said beforehand that you had jokes written, like some jokes written for these movies, and then all the jokes seem to just be Mouse Hunt variations.
Yeah, that's what I meant. by that I meant 2.
I loved him. I was like, this is good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Quality.
man.
Quality.
Oh man,
Not
this
quantity.
podcast is just going to become alternate titles, and by alternate titles, we just mean vague puns.
Yeah. Just bad jokes.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Royds Revue Podcast, where we just take your favorite movies and say the names wrong.
Yeah. Welcome to the podcast where you skip to the end to hear the songs.
You skip to the end of the songs and goes, "Can you guys just do Spine Daddy again?
Yeah.
What's up with all this other bullshit?" All right, Andy, you ready to get into the synopsis?
I sure is. Are you?
That's a good. That's a better question because it's my turn to do it.
Sure is.
So yes, I'm ready to do it.
Oh, that's
So we're doing Starship Troopers 1997. Paul Verhoeven? So we open up with the Federal Network. It's a propaganda piece about saving the world. We see an asteroid get blown to smithereens. The news takes us to Clandathu, where the invasion has begun. We see a dude get ripped in half by a big ol' evil space bug. Soldiers are running from the space bugs. The space bug rips another dude in half, then stabs another one. We cut to space 1 year earlier. A dude is not paying attention in class. His one-armed teacher, Mr. Racksack, yells at him. The teacher says democracy failed when social sciences took over, but veterans took control and imposed stability. The dude continues to draw. We find out this is Johnny Rico. Denise Richards, Carmen, smiles at him. The teacher tells the students that the idea of violence never solved anything is wishful thinking at its worst. People are just making out in the hallway after class, like there are multiple couples just macking it leaning against the wall. Carmen and Rico check their scores. Rico got a fucking 35, while Carmen scored a 97. Neil Patrick Harris comes out. He's playing Carl, and he makes fun of Rico. We're now in science class, and the students are dissecting giant bugs. There are Kelly and sand beetles. Rico is just ripping things out of these bugs and handing them to Carmen. She winds up puking. We cut to an arena football game. One of the players on the other team is hitting on Carmen. This pisses off Rico, but it doesn't matter. The other team scores when that dude just runs through the whole team. The Tigers, that's Rico's team, beat the Giants, that's the other team. When Rico runs the ball into the end zone, he just barely makes it in. They celebrate, and we cut to Johnny Rico's parents, and they don't want him joining the Federal Reserve. Johnny's dad said there should be a law about using the school as a recruiting station. Cough, cough. Coughity, cough, cough, cough. We cut to the school dance. Diz forces Rico to dance. What the fuck? He says no, and she drags him into the dance floor. Diz wants to get stuffed. Rico thanks the teacher and tells him he wants to join up. He asks the teacher what he would do if he were him. The teacher tells him to make up his own mind. Carmen is now flirting with the dude from the football game, Xander. Rico and Carmen dance. They do some kisses. Carl stops them. Rico tells Carmen he's going to go for the federal service. They do more kisses. Carmen tells Rico her dad isn't home tonight. Carmen also wants to get stuff. The recruits take an oath. They are clearly being brainwashed. Carl gets into military intelligence. Rico is joining the infantry. The dude checking them in has no arms or legs, and he tells them that the infantry made him the man he is today. Carl, Carmen, and Rico make a pact to stay friends. Rico's dad is mad he joined the service. His mom also wants him to drop out. Rico is convinced the Federation will give him everything he needs for the next couple of years. Carmen and Rico tell each other they'll miss each other. Carmen struggles to say I love you back to Rico, but yet they do more kisses. We get another commercial of military officers training children with military-grade weapons. They're advertising a public execution on all nets, all channels. Then there's a psychic commercial and a commercial about how dangerous arachnids are. Everyone dies in the commercial. We cut to a boot camp. The drill sergeant is yelling at recruits. One starts to laugh. The drill sergeant tells him, anytime you want to quit, take a stroll down Washout Lane. The drill sergeant asks if anyone can take him down. One guy says yes, and the drill sergeant snaps his fucking neck. Oh, wait, his arm. Never mind. It was definitely his arm.
Yeah.
Diz shows up. She specifically asked to be switched into this unit. She fights the drill sergeant, but he kneels on her neck. Hey, I've seen this one before. They're all eating some pink muck. Gary Busey's son cuts the line. Diz asks Rico to eat together. She has a bruise on her neck from the drill sergeant. During the obstacle course, Rico and Ace are bickering. They get kicked into the mud by Diz. The drill sergeant throws a knife through Ace's fucking hand and calls another medic. We get a shower scene. We get tons of titties, but they make sure we don't see any dick. One woman wants babies, but you need a license to have kids, and it's easier to get a license if you serve. Rico is talking into the camera in the sleeping quarters. Ace is playing violin, and all the other cadets moon the screen. Tap starts to play. Carmen is watching the video. Carmen and another woman race to the spaceship so the first person there can fly it. They fly to another aircraft. Xander is the assistant instructor. He's the one who's going to be teaching Carmen. He's creepy and made sure they were together. They engage into Star Drive and zoom off. We cut to infantry training and they're playing laser tag. Cues are awesome. Diz calls a football play and sends Rico out. He does another fucking flip. And the drill sergeant is so impressed, he names Rico squad leader. A bunch of cadets get mail. Rico gets a message from Carmen. She tells Rico that she's breaking up with him because she's going career. And these discs, I noticed they look like little GameCube discs. We cut to another training session. They're shooting little green statues. One of the cadets is struggling with his helmet. Rico takes it off him and someone accidentally shoots him in the fucking head. Blood and brains go everywhere. Rico is relieved of leadership duties. He's being chewed out. One recruit is leaving. They sentence Rico to administrative punishment, which is just a public lashing. Xander and Carmen talk about being lifers together, and she has found a quicker route. They notice a gravity field when it seemed like they were going to do kisses, and the ship clips an asteroid. They all survive, but communications are down. Rico wants to come home. He calls his parents, and they tell him they love him and they'll be happy to see him. It starts to go dark over his parents' house. The transmission cuts. Diz tells Rico that if he leaves, he's showing he doesn't have what it takes to be a citizen. Johnny is about to leave when all the cadets start running towards something. They're going to war. Buenos Aires is wiped out. They show a death toll that continues to climb. Rico re-enlists in the army. We get more from the Federal Network. The only good bug is a dead bug. Carl is teaching everyone how to kill the bugs. Kids are squishing bugs to do their part. Some people blame the humans for encroaching into bug territory, and those people are bad people. Carmen and Rico talk. Xander and Johnny have a big old beat 'em up in front of all the other soldiers. Rico and Xander get held apart. They're getting tattoos. Ace pours fucking booze on his tattoo as he's getting it. That fucking's gotta hurt. They fly towards the bug planet. It's a rough ride. Blood plasma starts picking off the ships. Carmen's ship explodes. I'll be surprised if she survived. The infantry lands. They nuke two big old buggies. A bug kills an infantry officer. They kill the bug. A bunch of bugs come out of the caves. Ace doesn't know what to do. A guy yells, "Kill them! Kill them all!" Ace is shitting his pants. Overzealous guy gets torn to fucking shreds, limbs flying everywhere. The infantry tries to run away but falls into a hole, gets eaten. It's the beginning of the movie as the news reporter is here and gets torn apart, and this is where I realize there's still an hour left in this movie. A bug throws a dead soldier into another soldier, then stabs it. Then a soldier lights a bug up. Right before it dies, it stabs him in the leg. This dude is eventually eaten. The Federal Network, 100,000 dead in 1 hour. The fleet officials have failed. Sky marshals resigned. This is an amazing CNN, Fox News style argument where people are just arguing back and forth instead of actually delivering news. Somehow Carmen's not dead. The ship is damaged. Every ship is damaged. They're at the hospital. Carmen's looking for a list of dead troops. She specifically searches for Rico. It says he is dead. DEDKIA. We cut to Rico in some weird tank thing. He's being healed. Diz kisses the glass of the tank thing. Diz, Ace, and Rico go to their new unit. They meet their new commander. It's their teacher! We cut to the alien planet. The aliens get blown up by an aerial assault. The ground movements move in. Commander says, if you see a bug hole, nuke it! The team spreads out. We see burnt bug boys everywhere. Another giant buggy jumps up and he gets lit up. Wattens can't stop shooting this thing after it's dead. They see a big bug hole. Rico throws a nuke to it and it fucks shit up. A big bug battle continues when a bug comes out of the ground and burns off a soldier's arm. Rico jumps on top of the bug and shoots it from up top. He throws a grenade into the hole and the bug explodes. The sergeant names Rico corporal and Diz his leader. The lieutenant throws a party for his unit. Rico turns down Diz, but then the lieutenant says, "Don't pass that good flang." They go at it. We see more boobies. Diz and Rico do naughty kisses. Diz tells Rico she loves him. They're interrupted by the lieutenant. There is a distress call. He gives them 20 minutes. I'd only need about 30 seconds. While we're walking through canyons, Rico sees things knocking off boulders. A flying bug scoops up a sergeant and flies away. The lieutenant shoots the sergeant to put him out of his misery. They come across a human base that got destroyed. They're the big bad bug baddies. They investigate some dude's heads. The bug sucked his brains out through the top of his head. A man jumps out of a freezer. He had been hiding from the bugs. The distress call from earlier was made by the bugs who had taken over the minds of the humans. The bugs come running towards the base like a pack of rabid hyenas. The humans light them up. The bugs are too much, and then the flying ones take a dude's head off, and another one. A bug flies right into the guy who is hiding from the bugs. The bugs are too much. Diz and Rico have called base, and rescue is on the way. A rescue ship arrives, but as they're about to leave, one of the buggies breaks a hole through the ground and rips the lieutenant in half. The lieutenant tells Rico to shoot him. He does. The biggest bug boy comes out. Diz throws a grenade in its mouth and its noggin. A big bug boy grabs Diz, and she is hurt real bad. They escape. Rico is holding Diz. Diz is dying. Diz is happy because she's dying after they did the F's. Diz dies. DEDKIA. Carmen is now flying the plane. They have a funeral for Diz. They send her casket out to space. Carl arrives. They knew it was dangerous. Carl names Rico lieutenant. They see their new unit. It's full of new recruits fresh out of boot camp. They go looking for the smart or the brain bug. Their base is attacked by buggies. Things go haywire. The ships are exploding. People are dying. Xander and Carmen make an escape. Xander and Carmen land safely underground. She speaks to Rico via radio. Carmen and Xander are attacked by big old buggies. Rico cancels the rescue mission because he knows they're already dead. They aren't. They apparently want them alive for some reason. A bunch of babies come running over, then run away. They go into the cave. Then Rico goes to rescue Carmen and Xander. A big ugly thing comes out. Xander hands Carmen a knife. Xander tells them one day a human will kill the whole bug alien race. Then the big bad bug eats Xander's brain. Carmen uses the knife to cut the thing's little needle off. The roughneck infantry shows up with a bomb, and the brain bug backs off. The infantry runs away, and the rest of the buggies do lots of shoots. Watkins gets cut and takes the nuke. He sacrifices himself for the nuke and blows up a bunch of bugs along with himself. The bomb blows the bugs and a black man to bits. As Carmen, Ace, and Rico make their escape, they see the rest of the soldiers celebrating. They have caught the brain bug. It's in a net. Carl shows up to try and read its mind. He tells them that it's afraid, and they all cheer. It was Zim from earlier who knocked himself down from sergeant to private so he could do this. Another commercial plays trying to get people to join the Starship Troopers. And the credits roll.
Wow. Robbie, you nailed it.
I write too much, and I don't realize I'm doing it.
It feels like I just watched the movie again.
I'm out of breath. My throat hurts.
All right, well, what I'll talk for a little bit because I'll give you a little break.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. All right. First off.
Now, what Andy's going to do here is he actually has the script, so he's just going to read the entire script of Starship Troopers.
All right. So we open. I forget how they open. So there goes that joke.
We open. I said it. We open with the Federal Network.
Federal Network. Then what?
Okay. So we see an astro. Hold on, let me just play the music again.
All right, here we go. All right, R. Kelly and Beatles. Do you think that has any relation to R. Kelly?
Yeah, they were pissing on people. And they were specifically seeking out the youngest humans.
Yeah, which was...
It was weird. It was weird. Yeah.
So, first off, your boy Johnny Rico. This dude has the biggest, squarest jaw I've ever seen in my entire life.
Absolutely does.
This dude's head, he's like the fucking Minecraft Steve guy. Just a big square head motherfucker. Excellent casting, I guess. Although, actually, that might be one of my trivia questions. So never mind.
Shit.
Yeah, that's right. None of the training that these kids receive prepares you to fight giant bugs.
No.
What's going on here?
Sounds like a question, Andy.
Ah, shit, you're right.
Sounds like a question. I'm not asking any questions.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's not true. I asked how you were before.
That's true. I liked how Johnny Rico called for a medic after the field training exercise went wrong and the guy's head got shot and his brains are splattered everywhere. He's like,
everywhere.
Medic! Like, the medics, they can't save
anything.
that man. That man's dead.
That was a great recurring joke. Medic!
Yeah. Like, that man is over there and over there and over there. Like, he's dead. He's dead.
That was a great scene.
Yes, it was. There's a lot of good stuff in this movie.
Oh yeah.
I
loved. Go ahead.
Well, I know Paul Verhoeven. He grew up in Nazi-occupied like Netherlands or something. Like when he was a wee lad. I feel like his vision is very clear here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and it cannot be mistaken. Yet, I feel like it has been for a lot of people. There's like definitely a lot of people like, yo, this movie's fucking badass, bro. I'm gonna join the military.
Well, I think part of it is the movie, because of how long it is. I could see how the satire could get lost on people, and them just think it's like a pretty bad war movie. Like I could see, like, say you're, I don't know, undereducated,
Right.
Say, you know, you never went to college.
Okay.
All right. And you watch this movie. I could see why you'd watch this and go, this is just a war movie.
Badass.
Yeah. Yeah, kill them buggies.
Yeah. They're supposed to be in high school, right?
I think, yeah. At the end, they're at the beginning of the movie, they're in high school.
Wow. This high school's filled with like 30-somethings.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was every movie in the 90s that had to have high schoolers. They're like, let's just cast 29-year-olds.
Yeah.
The farther back you go, the worse it gets. Look at Grease.
Yeah. There's like 50-something.
Yeah, I'm 14.
You want to go to the dance?
I loved how during one of the propaganda videos, they showed the bugs like killing people, but then censored the bug eating the cow.
Yeah.
Like they showed dead bodies, but wouldn't show the bug eating the cow.
Yeah.
That was really funny.
I liked how, or I didn't like rather, how after the attack on Buenos Aires, like nobody really gave that much of a shit. They were like, oh my God, my family's dead.
Yeah.
And the next thing they're like, we're buddies. Like, And Denise Richards even says, like, she's like, sometimes I get real sad.
Sometimes everyone you've loved is dead.
Yeah, everyone you've ever known and loved is dead.
D-E-D dead.
Also, right after they graduate, they're like, well, and they sign up. They're like, well, we'll probably never see each other again. And then they proceed to see only people from their town.
Yeah.
Like,
the only guy that wasn't from their town was Xander.
Yeah. And even he had to be close. I mean, they were playing games.
Yeah.
Also, what's up with that football?
I thought it was arena football.
They're playing on like wrestling mats and shit.
Yeah, but it's also, I mean, it's a futuristic, I don't know. That's the part you're going to question?
Yeah, why would you get rid of face masks?
I don't know, man. It's a futuristic thing. What?
I think it was because it's like it's kind of like a 40s war movie, but also in space.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of that aesthetic kind of going on, like the way they talk. They're like, hey, that's my girl.
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Two dudes going to fight over the dame.
Yeah. I liked how Denise Richards was also just like openly flirting with this guy.
Yeah. Like, hey, aren't you dating him?
And he was just mad at, like, Rico was just mad at Xander. Like, hey, stay away from my girl. You should be mad at Denise Richards.
Yeah.
Like, yo, why are you talking to him like that?
Exactly. Like, you're giving him those F me eyes right now.
Yeah.
During my synopsis, because I'm like flipping through my notes right now. During my synopsis, I forgot that I was really leaning into some alliteration during it.
Okay.
And I forgot that I wrote the bomb blows the bugs and a black man to bits. And I've lost it. I was laughing so hard that I barely got through that line. And just reading through this now, I'm like, that was good. That's good stuff.
Great job. What are you, Stan Lee?
What?
Because he likes alliteration.
Oh, okay, then yes.
Yeah. Dizzy.
Yeah.
Just really pumped to be second choice in like every situation.
Oh yeah.
Even like
just happy to be there.
Yeah. Or like Rico goes to they're both standing right there, Dizzy and Ace. And Rico's like, Ace, I want you to be my number 2. And he's like, nah, man, I can't do it. He's like, oh, all right. Hey, Dizzy, you want to be my number 2? And she's like, hell yeah. Like, you wouldn't feel like a piece of shit after that?
Well, like that was something I noticed when Rico first gets named like squad leader or whatever after he does the like football play that Diz calls.
Yeah.
They cut to Diz and she seems upset that Rico's named squad leader. But then that's never something they go to. Like that's never ever acknowledged.
And then it happens again in the laser tag. And she's still just like, meh, I still want to bang.
Yeah, they do a scene where they literally cut to her face and she looks sad. I'm like, oh, that must be a thing in this movie where she's upset that she gets passed over for Rico, but it's not.
Yeah, and then she like dies in his arms and she's like, it's cool.
It's cool because we fucked. She says, I had you. Yeah. It's okay because I had you.
And it's like, are you okay? Jesus Christ.
This was, I mean, I get this is supposed to be a satire and propaganda, but what is that character?
I don't know because she's not fleshed out at all because she's murdered in a brutally violent manner.
Like, yeah, she's brutally murdered, but like you said, her whole thing is she likes coming in second place.
Yeah,
like she fucks him once and goes, I love you.
Yeah.
Okay, chill.
And then like he still ends up, I'm assuming he still ends up with Denise Richards.
I have no idea. They never.
Like,
I was waiting for like.
It just kind of ends.
Yeah, I was waiting for like an Animal House style thing where they just explain what happens to everyone after the movie. Animal House. Diz remained dead.
Yep, she's still floating in space, filled with holes,
and only some of them filled by Rico.
Teacher, captain, teacher, lieutenant, teacher guy. I forget his name.
Racksack,
yeah,
whatever his name is. Yeah,
sack of rocks.
Roxanne.
Yep, Roxanne. Remember the big flying bug takes that guy.
Yeah.
Right, and then he
shoots
takes
him
a
right in the
sniper
head.
rifle, gets a clear shot of the bug, and chooses to kill the man. And I understand that it's like a mercy kill. You don't want that man to suffer. You have a clear shot of that bug, though. Also, you're surrounded by other men with guns. Why don't you make the call? Why don't you just be like, hey, light that shit up?
Hey, we have a section. We have a segment for this.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. That's my segment.
I'm like trying not to be a dick about it, but I'm like, what? So I was like, this is perfect for that.
Yeah. I like how when they go into that the camp where everybody got their brain sucked out. Like they go into the camp and then they see a massive hole in the ground. And he goes, "This must be where they got in." Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Yeah. You mean that fucking 70-foot hole in the ground?
Oh, you're really smart, dude.
Yeah.
How'd you figure that out?
I see why you're leading us.
In the shower scene, we see all these boobies.
Mhm.
So many boobies. And they're like, oh, we're not going to show you dick.
No, but we see Rico's butt.
Yeah. But I'm like,
And
I want to see
it's just as square as his jaw.
But I want to see some Busey balls.
Got some square cheeks. Is that actually Gary Busey's son?
Yeah.
That makes sense. He's got huge teeth.
Yeah, it looks just like him.
Yeah.
I get it's the 90s, but I've always hated that. It's like, this is a shower scene. And they literally went out of the way to block dicks in the movie. I was like, I think it was already rated R.
Yeah, but in the 90s, can you show dick? Or are you like NC-17 at that point?
No, I'm pretty sure you could show dick.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of movies where I've seen dick. I can think maybe like Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
I never saw that. Bruno showed dick.
Bruno, I never saw, but I know there's dick. Walk Hard shows dick.
Yeah, a lot of things show dick. You can show dick.
I don't think it could be hard though, right?
That's a good point. I don't know if I've ever seen a hard dick in a movie.
I've never seen a hard dick in my whole life.
Oh my God, Andy. Yeah. Oh my God. This episode's brought to you by. This episode's not brought to you by Roman. I'm gonna cut that out.
These bugs are launching like laser missiles out of their ass, and it's like breaking through the fucking.
It's like globs.
Atmosphere. It's like breaking through the atmosphere, no problem. Just carving through ships. Like, do those just fly through space forever?
I guess they just launch them. Launch globs of blue cum.
Yeah,
alien cum, just burning through ships, burning through people's arms.
Yeah. A lot of big, scary, gruesome deaths in this.
There were a lot of deaths, a lot of bloody deaths. Fan of it.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the special effects. Like the bugs look pretty good.
They look great. Sometimes
with like the lighting, like when it's during the day, they don't look as good because it's like that is very clearly computer animated. But like it's the 90s, I understand. It looks great. Then a lot of like the laser tag that looked like fucking trash.
Yeah. I think it was supposed to.
That's the thing about this. I don't know if all the like bad acting is on purpose. I don't know.
I don't think actors were bad on purpose. I think he cast bad actors on purpose.
Okay. Although does
that make sense?
Brown is in this.
Yeah,
he's very good.
SpongeBob me boy,
SpongeBoy me Bob,
Thunder me boy. Oh man, this is 2 episodes we get to do.
Yeah.
This.
It's in a lot of movies. Ace is like, hey, how are knives gonna kill bugs? And he tosses a knife through his hand, and it's like, yo, you'll probably never be able to use that hand again.
There is nerve damage.
That guy's life because he asked you a pretty good question, honestly.
Yeah. Who brings a knife to a nuke fight or something like that?
But I like he's like, put your hand on that wall, and he just does it. He's like, all right, I don't see where you're going with this.
Yeah. What'd you think was gonna happen?
Oh, the teacher gets his legs ate, right?
Yeah. Num.
You know what to do, Rico. And Rico's like, yeah. And he shoots him in the chest.
Not his head.
Yeah. What are you doing? You're like, I'm still alive, Rico, you piece of shit.
I'm bleeding out.
For the love of God.
I'm suffering now.
So much pain.
All the propaganda videos are fantastic.
Yes, that's probably the best part.
I was dying laughing at the kids squishing the bugs to do their part.
Yeah.
Like, die. And they're just stomping on beetles and shit. Amazing.
I also liked how at the end they get the big brain mama, right? They pull him out and like, and Neil Patrick Harris comes out. He's the smartest boy. He's also the big brain, right? He walks up and he's like, it's scared. And everybody cheers.
That was so funny.
Oh, okay. I get it. You're not smarter than anyone. It's very obvious that thing is scared.
Yeah, he's full of shit.
Also, big brain looks fantastic.
It looks like a giant brain.
Yeah, but like it looked real. I was like, holy shit, these special effects are. I don't know if it was like an animatronic or a computer generator or both look great.
Yeah, no, it looked really
Yeah.
good.
The assault rifles or machine guns, whatever they were, it was like sometimes they'd work, like the bugs would get shredded to bits, and sometimes they would just tank bullets, no problem. I noticed that. Maybe get some more effective weaponry.
You'd think, but they also explain it in one of the videos.
Yeah, you got to shoot them in specific places.
Exactly. I mean, I got really nothing else to say. I thought this was a good movie. Not great. Again, like I said, I thought it was too long.
Yeah, I think it has pacing issues. I think it's like kind of top heavy. And then
It could have ended after the first battle and just had the bugs win.
yeah. Well, I think the end is important.
I mean, you can also change the ending then have them win, but like it just when there's an hour left in the movie and I'm already an hour 10 minutes in and we're at a battle, I'm going, what are we doing?
Yeah, I think it's top heavy. Like there's a lot of just like I'm getting prepared for war, and then
Yeah.
like the last half is all war. But it's like you could have there's definitely some editing that could have been done. I would probably watch this again. Give me like I don't know, like distance from this movie. But yeah, I could watch that again.
Oh yeah. So what would you give it? What would you give it?
Pretty good.
It's a fair
Yeah.
rating. I'll give it an okay.
All right.
Gonna give it. It's okay. It's all right. It's not bad at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. All right. You seem to be dying to do them. So Andy, do you want to ask some questions?
Yeah. Does everybody have infinite ammo? They got like a cheat for that? Because I didn't see one person reload.
You hit the pause button. It's up, left, A, B, up, left, A.
Playing on Nintendo.
And that's how they did it.
On Nintendo or Xbox.
I guess so. I just said buttons.
I'm thinking can I remember these the old Grand Theft Auto cheats? R1, R2, L1, R2, left, right, down, up, left, right, down, up.
Cool. I believe you. What does that give you? Is that weapons? Oh, okay. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I know Xander is the instructor and he's supposed to be teaching Carmen how to do stuff. But when they're in a life-threatening situation, why doesn't he actually just close the hatches and do everything himself instead of instructing Carmen to do so? Like, this is no longer teaching. This is now the real thing.
Yeah, that's a good question. Why would you fight this war on land? Seems like you could just carpet bomb these planets.
We see Carmen's ship explode. We see her fall into like fire. And then she just shows up with a small cut over her eye. How did Carmen, Denise Richards, not die? I thought she was diggity dead. DEDKIA. I love that. I love being able to say KIA on this. Killed in action.
Yeah. I thought Rico was dead for a little bit too.
Well, they specifically said he was.
Yeah, that's
And
probably,
then he was in that
that's
tank.
probably what did it.
Yeah.
So to be a citizen in this world, to gain the right to vote, to do anything worth a shit, you have to serve in the military, right? But you can also just leave if you want. What's that about?
I mean, it seems like a fair system, I guess. You just don't get the right to be a citizen.
Oh, I guess that wasn't a very good question, was it?
No,
You just
Andy,
answered it.
it was a great question. No, it was a great question.
Here's another question then.
Okay.
Hit me with another.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
In the sex scene, Diz goes right for Rico's nipple immediately. What do you think that's about?
She got a nip fetish.
That's fair. Yeah.
There are a lot of movies in this movie.
Yeah.
They're on the bug planet. The soldier falls into the hole, but there's only one bug in there. Was that a trap set by that one bug?
A rogue bug.
Yeah, was he like, guys, I got this one.
And I helped.
Why didn't Xander just use the knife himself?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Like, it pulls him in, and he slides Carmen the knife, and then just lets it suck his brain out, and then Carmen just cuts it off. I'm like, wait, why didn't Xander just do that?
Didn't he get something cut off? Was it a hand or a leg?
I have no idea, but I just feel like he could have done it.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I kind of figured from the jump, as soon as we see this guy, I was like, oh, he's dead.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you kind of expected it. Why did Rico cancel the rescue mission and then go back and rescue them anyway with only a team of 3 people?
I don't know. Maybe he's got a square brain too.
He's got a smooth brain.
He did get a 35 on his math.
That's true. That's true. And so it makes sense that he would make nothing but bad decisions. I got no more questions.
Do you want to put that in the form of a question?
No.
Oh.
Andy, do you have any more questions?
Nope. Ah, fuck. I was jumped the fucking gun. No, I don't. No. Nice. I got trivia.
I got trivia. How many trivias you got?
Let me count my trivias.
I got 5.
I've got
back trivia.
Nice. 1 keeps you regular. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh, you go first then.
Sure thing. What year does this movie take place? 2070, 2112, 2197, or the year 3000?
What was the first one?
2070.
What was the second one?
2112.
It's not that one. I want to say 2070.
It is 2197. Oh my gosh.
What is the name of Neil Patrick Harris's or Carl's ferret? Is it Silvio, Darren, Serrano, or Simon?
Serrano.
That is correct.
I remember that because that's a weird name.
That's fair. No, that's fair. That's why I threw Silvio in there, but that's just a Bob Dylan song.
I almost said Silvio. I almost jumped the gun before you stopped. Before you. Yep.
Nice.
Yep. What is the character Johnny Rico's name in the original novel? Starship Troopers, written in 1959.
I have no idea.
Jerry Rico, Juan Rico, Jack Rico, or Johnny Rico?
Is it Juan Rico?
It is Juan Rico. You know why?
I just guessed because it's in Buenos Aires.
He's Filipino in the original.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So them changing it, if they change that now, it would probably be a bigger deal. But back in 1997, I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Look at this guy's jaw. Look at this shit.
It's square F. In the Federal Network advertisement after the war starts, what job does the video say Carl hold? Is it weapon developer, military scientist, military weapon analyst, or weapon tester?
Military scientist.
That is right. Yeah, that was good. I thought I had you on that one.
Oh, you had me too. I wish you had me. Anyway.
Oh,
what
boy.
Famous,
oh, boy.
What famous actor turned down the role of Johnny Rico? Is it Mark Wahlberg? Is it John Hamm? Is it Matt Damon? Or is it Steve Buscemi?
Mark Wahlberg?
Yes.
It seemed like a Mark Wahlberg.
Yes. I'm surprised I didn't get you with Steve Buscemi.
No, you didn't get me with. No, I kind of figured it wasn't him. In the Federal Network advertisement after the war starts, according to Carl, when you cut off a bug's limb, there's still what percentage combat effective? Is it 86%, 77%, 21%, or 64%?
86.
Fuck, yeah.
Oh
You're killing it right now.
I wrote this movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very good. Okay, well, this feels like cheating now. I don't even know why I'm doing this.
How many gallons of fake blood were used in this movie? 11, 17, 26, or 32?
26.
17.
Damn it. I had no idea.
Why would you? You know?
Yeah, that's fair. After Carmen and Xander escape from the ship, what hits their escape pod? Is it an asteroid, a piece from another ship, a cannon from another ship, or a dead body?
A dead body.
Fuck you.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
it is a
Fuck
dead
me,
body.
Fuck you. What famous director was attached to direct this movie at one point? Is it Stevie Spiels, Francis Ford Coppola, James Cameron, or Ridley Scott?
Ridley Scott is going to be my
It
guess.
is James Cameron.
That was my second guess. That this seems like something James Cameron would at least be tied to in some way.
I got one more for you.
Okay, hit me with it. Hit me with your best shot.
I'm going to fire away.
Nice.
The line, "You want to live forever," is used by both Rico and Teacher Lieutenant Guy. What other movie by Paul Verhoeven uses this same line? Is it A, Total Recall, B, Robot Cop, C, Hollow Man, or D, Showgirls?
I'm going to say Total Recall. Because like when they're taking everything off the shelves,
Okay.
like, come on, do you want to live forever? Like, you don't want to eat this. You'll get sick.
It's Robot Cop. Sorry, I choked. RoboCop.
Yeah, I figured. Robert Cop. That's me.
That's him. There he is. Nothing special about this cop.
Nope, it's me as a cop. I go, I'm gonna shoot, bang bangs.
Oh, there's something.
Like you're fired. You're off the
Turns out
force.
there's something a
You're
little special about this cop.
Bang, bang, bang. I like it. Yay. All right. So real quick, got to do a toast to titties. We had titties in this movie and lots of them.
Okay.
All right. Also, before we get to the songs, and I know this is what everyone really wants, we got for Starship Troopers, we have fart shit poopers, tar pit groupers. These are just fish who live in a tar pit. Jar tip loopers, car flip coopers. These are, white drunk drivers who flip their cars. And bar lit bloopers. That's what I've got.
I have one. It's shark shit poopers.
Nice. We got two poopers in there. All right. You want to get to these songs?
Sure.
That was very important to do for this.
Oh, don't I know it?
Yeah. We'll try to fit that every week. All right. Let's flip this pick. You want heads or tails?
I'll go heads.
It's tails. Ooh. All right, so this is gonna sound like a weird question, but this absolutely affects my my choice. How much do you like your song?
That's a loaded question.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it less than some of my previous songs.
Oh, cool. So we're in the same boat.
But
this is a great sell for everyone listening.
I did a Black Sabbath, and I just took two songs that are very different, and I just mashed them together.
Okay, so it sounds like there's more energy than there's in my song. So I'm going to go with mine first.
Okay.
All right, so I called my song Would You Like to Know More?
Very cool.
After the videos. Yeah, I'll talk about it more afterwards. But I tried, ultimately, what I just want to say beforehand is I tried doing some different stuff with this one. And yeah, here it is. Would you like to know more?
Are you tired of not being worth it? Do you want your voice to count? Are you sick of not being a person? Do you want to make everyone proud? Are you not quite sure just who you are? Does identity seem out of reach? Do you want to feel like you belong? You want to take a trip to Zagama Beach? Would you like to know more? when we fight. Something given has no real value. We train to kill, not be polite. We can help you become smarter and faster. We can help you build your strength. You'll make friendships that will be everlasting. Your dick will grow an inch in length. Would you like to know more? Would you like to know more? Don't go to school, you don't need an education. You'll be rewarded for your involvement. School is just indoctrination. You should kill for your government. Would you like to know more? Would you like to know more? Would you like to know more? Would you like to know more?
Yes, that was Would You Like to Know More? So a little peek behind the curtain. I actually wrote that on the bass, which I don't usually do because I'm trying to do like different things with the songs. So I'm not just, trying to not repeat myself, I guess.
Right.
And then I did the bass and I started writing lyrics. And then I added, I started doing some harmonies. And then I added that piano. And because I was just kind of building as I went, the piano clashed with the harmonies I originally did.
Hmm.
So I had to go back and do another harmony, which was, whatever. That took a while. I'm also not the greatest piano player, so that also took a while. And then it took a while finding the right guitar part because I had to find a guitar part that matched along with both the piano and the bass line at the same time.
Hmm.
And there was a point where I actually felt that I almost just scrapped this, and I actually wound up recording a whole other chord progression. And then I slept on it one night, and I came back to them both after work one day, and I was like, all right, you know what? This is workable. And it took me a while, but this is one of those things where we both kind of said we don't love our songs as much as we like our previous songs. This is one of the songs I'm most proud of because I really salvaged this from what I thought was going to be nothing.
I was gonna say this is a good song. I liked it a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.
I really liked the harmony. I liked how it was like the harmony was so tight that it actually sounds like a robot lady. And like that's the whole thing. It's like would you like to know more? You click on that and it's like a robot. So
I really like that too. Yeah, I wanted it to almost sound, because I tried doing it very monotonous too.
Yeah, I mean,
like almost not flat, but almost just sound like I'm bored while I was singing
Right.
that part, which is always hard to do because it's hard to sing sounding intentionally bored, but also sound good doing it. So, but no, I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, so like originally this started as just like 3 bass lines recorded on a file. And I was like, all right, let's see what I could do with this. Cause I have these 3 bass lines. They're all in the same key. They're all in C. Let's do something with this. So I had the bass line, I wrote the lyrics, and then, I just started playing piano because I was like, let's do something different.
right.
And then I just had this point. I was like, you know what? I got to throw the guitar in there. I wanted to fill it out. So the guitar comes in, and again, just a solo to again just fill out the song a bit, which is something people who are listen to previous episodes know we tend to do, fill out the songs with a guitar solo, bringing it old fashioned. But yeah, so that was Would You Like to Know More? It's also one of those songs that when I listened back to it, I was like, if someone has never seen the movie Starship Troopers, they're going to think, wow, this is a very anti-military song.
So what the fuck is a beach of Xander or whatever the fuck it was?
I also think it is very U.S. military to tell them like, hey, your dick's going to grow if you join the military.
Yeah.
You get a big old dicko.
Yep. I liked it. It was good.
Thank you. Tell us about your song.
All right. My song is called Big Brain, and it was originally going to be in the style of Spine Daddy for listeners who know from episode 3 for Jurassic Park 3. And it was going to be called Big Brain Mama. It was going to be about the Big Brain Mama at the end. And I showed it to my wife, and I asked her as I showed it, I was like, is this like a cop-out? Is this like derivative of my own bullshit? And she was like, yes, but also stop thinking so hard about it. And like, if it's funny and you like it, just do it. And I was like,
I can also 100% agree with her on that.
So,
don't think so much about it.
So I was like, all right. And then I rewrote the song anyway. It's because Big Brain, it wasn't even really a very good song. So I rewrote a song. And like I said, I took 2 very different parts that I wrote, just smashed them together. I just smashed them. But I mean, the more I listen to it, the more I'm like, yeah, it's not bad. So I mean, I hope you like it more than I like it. How's that?
Sure, I will. You ready?
Yeah, it's called Big Brain.
Here we go.
Big brain, gotta be insane, gotta be an unfeeling drug. your silly little wars. There they'll find their worth. Have a big brain. Put your peers to shame. Send them out to fight your silly little wars. There they'll find their worth.
I like that. I like Big Brain a lot.
Really?
I really like that transition.
Wow, thanks.
I like the finger picking too. The finger picking at the end there is really good.
Wow, thanks. I mean, I think like I watched the movie. Usually I write the song like as soon as the movie's over. But I watched it on a weeknight and I had to go to bed. It was bedtime. So I wrote the song the next day after thinking about it. And at first, when the movie ended, I was like, I know that was anti-military and anti-fascist. But that was all I knew. Like, I didn't get a chance to analyze it. And after, like, you know, when you take a shower and you're in the shower, and you start to think about shit. You're like, oh my God. You start to connect the dots while you clean yourself for some reason.
For some reason.
It's weird. But that's when I was like, oh, the bugs are them. Like, they're all the same. They're just killing each other for no real reason. And they got a big brain guy who's calling all the shots. And the big brain guy actually doesn't know shit. So it's just people dying for no reason. And I was like, this is actually pretty depressing. And I'm sad. So I wrote a sad guy song. And I mashed it with my happy guy song.
You sat there crying in the shower.
As always.
Oh boy. Oh boy, I don't like this anymore.
I'm sad fundamentally. Nah, but also I almost lost this recording. Like
that would have sucked.
Yeah, and I was like on vocals, which is like my last step. So like, and I mean, there's really not a lot going on in this song. So like, it was a pretty quick record, but still, it was like an hour and a half or some shit that I would have lost, and then I would have been like, Robbie, we got to record later because I'm not doing this right now.
I would have said Oakley Dokley
Like
because I'm Ned Flanders.
Oh shit! But you're ripped. But like, oh, you guys
with a big dick.
Oh my gosh!
You ever see that episode?
Probably not. I don't know.
I think it's the one where Maud dies and Homer like makes a dating video for Ned and he films him in the shower and he has the censor bar for his dick going down to his knee.
I have not seen the episode when Maud dies. What is that, like season 11 or something?
9.
Season 9. Okay. I'll get there.
Welcome to Simpsons Talk.
Yep. every other fucking podcast. Yeah, I clicked record on one of the vocals and it just kept recording even after I clicked stop. So like the song got up to like 8 minutes long of nothing. Just me frantically clicking the space bar. Like, why won't you stop? And it just would not respond. So I closed the laptop, reopened it, and it was like, your shit's corrupted, asshole. And I said, fuck. And then
and then it embezzled money.
Yep. Yep. Made some shady transactions. And I was able to restore it, but that's why the distorted guitar sounds kind of weird. But I was like, that's all right. Rock.
I thought it was good.
Roll, you know.
Rock and roll.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I actually thought when you first went into that second part, I thought it was you could keep going and go back into the first part. I thought it was a bridge. Because I thought the transition was pretty smooth. The way you made it sound like they wouldn't go together, but I thought the transition was really well done. It could have worked as a bridge where you just go back into it eventually.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I thought about it, but then the song would be like 5 minutes.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, you're right.
They have time.
That's true. But like, I write all my songs, at least so far, I've written all my songs on acoustic guitars. That's kind of like my thing. I just like, because I don't have to set anything up. I can just pick it up and play it. So
I get that.
So it's easy to like play soft shit and like hard shit. Like it's an easy transition when it's just you on an acoustic guitar, but then you factor in a whole band. It's like, oh shit, what do I do here?
No, I get that.
But,
Yeah, because now you have to figure out the right transition for every instrument.
Yeah, but turns out you just ring it out. That's it.
Yep. And just fade into the finger
Yep.
picking.
Um,
We've solved music.
we've done it.
You got anything else to say?
No, I don't. What's next week?
Next week we're doing The Lighthouse.
Oh shit! Have you seen The Lighthouse?
I have
I have
not.
not
I have
either.
heard nothing but good
Same.
things. So this is going to be cool. Yep, we're going kind of away from the blockbusters. I guess this is technically a blockbuster. It was a big movie.
Yeah.
And we're going into The Lighthouse.
Yeah, artsy fartsy.
We're going to the Montauk Lighthouse.
I don't think that's where it takes place.
I don't think so
Yeah,
either,
we
man.
could be wrong though. We could watch it and they're like, "Hey, what's going on over here? I'm from Long Island."
I'm on Long Island. You don't say in Long
That's
Island.
true.
You say on Long
That's
Island.
true. And then they say, "Let me speak to your manager." You know. Hey, I'm driving here, huh? Why don't you fucking, because people from Long Island, they got a reputation.
Well, if they're driving, then their wheels are just getting blown out by potholes.
That's true, because that's Long Island. We're both from Long Island, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. We're allowed to insult this
Yeah.
shithole. No, that's okay.
Um,
It's okay that I said that.
you
Geographically, Long Island's beautiful. It's the people that ruin it.
I second that. Yeah. Also, the food. Is
We're gonna get booed in our home region. Every show they're like, "We fucking heard what you said." It's like, oh shit, it's the bagel boss guy.
Shit. Oh my god, I forgot about that guy.
Luckily, I'll just put my hand on his head. He won't be able to reach me.
Yeah.
I hope he's not listening.
I hope he is. I got a bone to pick.
Okay. Oh, you got a boner to
I got a
pick?
bony.
Like you're picking things out of your boner?
Oh god.
Picking things out of your pee
Oh,
hole.
sweet lordy. That is quite the image.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I've showed obviously my wife and my parents. I've showed them some of the songs that we've recorded so
Mhm.
far, and they all unanimously agree that I'll show you the acoustic number I did for Thor: The Dark World is the best song I've ever written in my life.
That's
And
nice.
that depresses me because, first off, it's like 3 chords, maybe. Which, I feel like as a band, we bust our ass trying to do some intricate shit sometimes. And for people to be like, I like the one where you don't do anything really. I like that one. I like the one where you didn't really try. Fuck you. I'm trying real hard over here. But then
Uh-oh.
the greatest song I've ever written is about the worst movie in the MCU. I'm pissed.
Uh-oh.
I'm angry.
SpaghettiOs.
But
I mean, it is a really good song, though. You shouldn't be angry.
I appreciate all the feedback. I appreciate it. I'm just making a Josh.
And if you want to give us feedback, that was a good transition.
Nice.
You should send us an email at roydsrevue@gmail.com. That's ROYDSREVUE@gmail.com.
Yep.
Of course, you can vote for which song you like better at Instagram. It's on our Instagram story at _Royds. Is that our Instagram name? Yeah, _Royds. I have my phone next to me. I could have looked at it, but I
Hey,
didn't.
let us know how good our transitions are.
It's fucking sick.
Yeah, they're fucking sick.
I just waited. I was just waiting. I was like, like a predator.
Growling. I did.
Like a predator.
I noticed the
growling.
growling.
You're like, please mute yourself. I was just like a predator in the grass waiting to be able to throw in a transition. And you said feedback. And I was like, I'm going to feed on your back. I don't know.
I'm signing off.
Yeah, that's probably good. Andy, where can they find you on all of the socials in the world?
They can't. I'm going dark.
Oh boy. Oh, he's putting on Andy, don't put on that makeup. No.
Oh, no. That's
Oh, good
not
thing
what
this
I
is an
meant.
audio
That's
medium.
not
This,
what I meant,
oh
Bobby.
man.
I meant I'm gonna go live in the woods.
Okay, cool. Are you gonna have internet access to continue doing this?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't give a fuck where you
All
live.
right. You can find me at Andy Jeffers. It's lost to time at this point.
That's not a good thing.
I know.
Like, for personal branding.
I talk to everyone in my family ever, and they're like, I go by Jeffries. And then the next person's like, oh, I'm Jeffers. And then my parents are like, it's Jefferis. And then you got the Greek people are like, it's Zafides. Like, okay, that doesn't help me because it's Jeffferes. And then so people be like,
so go Jeffires.
Jeffries? I'm like, no, it's actually Zafides. I'm gonna get beat up, Robbie.
Say you deserve it. Say Jeffires. Jeffires. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm just going. I'm going Jeffers.
You're going Jeffers now. So I'm gonna be honest. We've known each other for years, and it's always been Jefferis
because that's what I thought. And now
you just no. Now you're just changing it on me to Jeffers.
Yeah.
I'm pissed. I want to let you know.
Maybe at some point I'll change it like a stage name. I'll be like Andy Starr, like Ringo. You know?
Yeah. No, I know. I was.
How about Ando?
Ando?
Yeah, Ando.
That sounds like the Australian version of you.
Oi. That's the
Oi. Ando.
G'day, cunt.
G'day, it's Ando. Oi. There's a crock on my dick.
Yeah. Other Australian things. Box jellyfish.
Is that something they say there?
Shit.
No, but really, where can they find you on the internet?
At Andy Jefferis. Jefferes. On the Instagram, and that's pretty much it.
Sick. You could find me.
Oh no,
shit.
You do your thing, and then
we'll thanks. No, I really fucking appreciate that.
No problem.
Yeah, you can. You can find me at Robert Corridor, I think. ROBERTCORRIDOR. And Rob Hall, ROBBHALL on Twitter and
For
Instagram.
as long as I've known you, it's been Rob Hall. Now it's Corridor?
Yeah. Well, that was a funny little internet name, Andy. Yeah, funny little internet name. I'm not signing things with a different name all of a sudden.
He got me. Well, you can listen to our band, The Royds. Search it on Spotify, iTunes, Music Hub. That's got to be real, right? Wherever you get your music, search The Royds. ROYDS. And
you'll also be able to find the songs we release on the podcast on Bandcamp and SoundCloud.
Oh, look at that. Also, I would like to say this because we've been banking a lot of these episodes, and there hasn't been any actual people to talk to about it because nobody's listened yet because only we have. And I'd like to say thank you for listening genuinely. Because we haven't had that connection, so it's weird to thank nobody. But if you're listening, thank you very much.
Yeah, and seriously, send us an email. roydsrevue@gmail.com. Let us know what you think. Give us feedback.
And tell your friends.
Tell your friends, tell your parents, tell your enemies.
Yeah.
Really just tell anyone.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to go to work anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just starting a new career, but I'll drop that shit.
I'm a lazy millennial.
Well, I'll drop that shit for this. I mean, this is really cool. Robbie, this was a brilliant idea.
I also like making music.
Yeah, exactly. Same. This is a very good idea by your boy Robbie.
Thank you. This has been one of those things where it was this was a good idea. I was oh, this is a lot of work every week to write, watch a movie. I was right, we're just watching movies. I was then I have to write a whole song about
it. But it doesn't feel like work.
No, it doesn't, because it's just a fucking blast to do.
Yeah.
All right, you got anything else to say?
Mouse Cunt 3. That's it, though.
Nice. Scar Lip Scarlip. I don't know.
Bloopers.
What?
Scarlet bloopers.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I'll go with that. I was thinking of Scarlip groupers again. Like there's like fish with like a scar on its lip.
Well,
you
it's
know?
like a blooper from a movie. In one of the takes, the actor got scarred on his lip.
Oh, I mean, that's pretty good too. All right, so you can also let us know which one's better, Scarlet Grouper or Scarlet Blooper. Bye, everybody.